Shalom. We are the real Hebrew Israelites. Shalom, shalom. We come out here week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom. And to tell you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you are true children of the church. You are the children of the Most High God, the real Israelites according to the Bible. But before we begin, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Wakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, teach well. Much respect to the brother Laban worldwide. We'll be out here again tomorrow, all right? But the Spirit got on us, to come out here and bring out the word of the Lord. We're in a highly demonic time. So it behooves us to stay grounded in the word. It behooves us to cling unto the Most High God, Yahweh Bahashia Avashai. All right? We know that this wicked ass holiday coming up, which is nothing but a copy of the ancient Babylonian custom. And we know that our people love folly. They love trusting in their enemy. They love doing what their enemy do, right? Matter of fact, first give me Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 31. We're not supposed to do what our enemy do, man. We're not supposed to envy the oppressor, okay?
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor.
Envy thou not the oppressor.
And choose none of his ways.
And choose none of his ways, man. Anything that Esau say do, you go clean contrary to it, man. All right, he tell you to take the vaccine, you go clean contrary to it. All right, when he tell you to take that RFID microchip, all right, which you're not going to be able to buy or sell, which is the mark of the beast, go clean contrary to it, man. Read that again, huh?
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways.
Yeah, don't choose any of his ways, man. Because why? His ways gonna lead to death, man. All right? That's all Esau is death. Okay? That's it on that. Let's go to Jeremiah 10. Oh, you good? So we finna go into this wicked ass holiday, man, and these people finna get ready to celebrate, man. You're in the middle of a fucking pandemic, but you wanna celebrate this wicked ass holiday. You in the middle of being evicted from your home, but you want to celebrate this wicked ass holiday. You in the middle of not having nothing to eat, but you want to get there and celebrate this wicked ass holiday, man. I seen a video this morning regarding NBC, whatever was out county, and you had the Northern Kingdom, goddamn, in a long ass line trying to get something to eat, man. That's crazy, man. For what? For this fucking holiday, man. This holiday, man. Go ahead, Al.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10, verse 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord Yahweh Yahushua speaketh unto you, O house of Israel.
This is to the house of Israel, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. This is for you. Go ahead, Al.
Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
Learn not the way of the heathen, man. This is for you, man. The Lord said, I've given you holidays to celebrate, man. Feast of Tabernacle, Passover, right? I've given you things to take care of, man. But you want to go the way of the oppressor. Go ahead, huh?
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
Yeah, man, don't worry about the damn comet coming, some damn conjunction. Don't be dismayed at the signs of heaven. Go ahead.
For the heathen are dismayed at them.
Yeah, they went crazy about that damn conjunction. Talking about it was the star that doing Christmas. No, hell it wasn't, man. Yahushua was born in the winter, but it was mainly toward February. It wasn't during this time when everything is fucking dead. Why? Because we know that it was shepherds out there feeding the sheep during the time when the spring was getting ready to, the grass was getting ready to grow. Go ahead, man.
For the customs of the people are vain.
For the customs of the people are vain, they're empty. They have no value. I think your phone went out. Okay, go ahead.
For one cutteth a tree out of the forest.
One cutteth a tree out of the forest.
The work of the hands of the work.
What are we reading about? We reading about so-called Christmas, man. which was a Babylonian custom. That's what this place does, man. It what's the word? It captures all the customs of all the heathen, just like ancient Rome did, right? They captured all the customs of those heathen that they conquered and brought it in as one, so everybody can have some kind of say in the whole thing. But it's not what we're supposed to celebrate. Go ahead,
with the axe.
Go ahead.
They deck it with silver and with gold.
Hey, don't that sound like Christmas, man? Decking the damn tree with silver and gold, those silver and gold balls. Go ahead,
They fasten it with nails and with hammers.
Go ahead.
That it moved not.
Yeah, they used to fasten that tree with nails and hammers that they moved not. Now you get a tree stand. Go ahead,
They are upright as the palm tree.
Go ahead.
But speak not.
Go ahead.
They must needs be born.
Yeah, they needs to be held up, man. So don't. Jeremiah was warning our people of this Babylonian custom. Don't follow the ways of the heathen. Don't do what they do. Don't be afraid of this damn tree, because it was a symbol of Nimrod. Go ahead, man.
Because they cannot go.
Go ahead.
Be not afraid of them.
Go ahead.
For they cannot do evil.
See? Go ahead.
Neither also is it in them to do good.
That's right, man. They can do neither evil nor good. The idols of the countries are not gods, man. They're just idols, man. There's only one true God. But since our people want to trust in the ways of Egypt, man, guess what? The Lord got to give you up to that. Give me Isaiah. That's it on that? Give me Isaiah 30. Start at verse 6. So you want to trust in that, the Lord going to give you over to that. I'm letting a little spit fly, Salakia. Go ahead now.
Come, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 6. The burden of the beasts of the south.
Start at verse 7.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 7. For the Egyptians shall help in vain.
Start at 8. Salakia.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 8. Now go, write it before them in a table.
Go ahead.
And note it in a book.
And note it in a book.
That it may be for the time to come forever and ever.
Go ahead.
That this is a rebellious people.
Yeah, but people are rebellious as hell. They want to continue to follow the ways of the heathen. They don't care how much, man, start with our apostles and elders on down, man. 35 plus years giving you this knowledge, letting you know what the history is of this pagan ass holiday, and you still don't want to turn back. You still want to continue in your wickedness. So the Lord told them to note it in the book that this is a rebellious house. And rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft. And we know what we do to witches. Witches get put to death.
That's it.
Go ahead, Al.
Lying children.
Lying children.
Children that will not hear the law of the Lord.
Yeah.
How about you now?
Hey, we just read the law of the Lord. Learn not the way of the heathen. This whole book is the law, man. So you said, I want to do it for the kids. No, you're doing it for your own vain opinion, man. You're doing it for your own vain ways. Vain meaning empty. There's no substance in it, man. Right? Go ahead, Al.
Which say to the seers, see not.
Yep.
And to prophets. And to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things.
Prophesy not to us right things. Don't tell us not to celebrate this wicked holiday because it's a tradition. It's a tradition of your oppressor, man. Do you know that during this time, man, they had something called, I did a lesson on it last year around about this time, hire date. When they would give your ass off to a goddamn plantation, man. Do you know that they gave your ass as gifts? But you want to celebrate this damn holiday, man. This place wasn't for you. This never was meant for you. It's for you to serve your time, right? To come back to your power and prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom so we can get out of here. That was all it was meant for. America was a placeholder for wickedness to grow, for the Lord to show his power, man. Go ahead, dog.
Speak unto us smooth things.
Yep, you want to serve, speak to you smooth things. want to tell, oh, well, you doing it for the kids. It's okay. Hell no. You're lying to yourself. Go ahead,
Prophesy deceits.
See? Go ahead.
Get you out of the way.
Yeah, they want us to get out the way, man. But guess what? As long as the Lord got us coming out here, putting the Spirit on us, guess what? We gonna come out here and tell you what's right. It's gonna come a time when we're not gonna be a reprover to you. And then in that time, you're gonna be looking for those men. It's gonna be too damn late. Go ahead,
Turn aside out of the path. Cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us.
Yeah, that's what you want. You want the Holy One of Israel to cease from before you, man. You want to continue in your wickedness. Go ahead,
Wherefore, thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because he despised this word.
Yeah, because you despise this word. Go ahead.
And trust in oppression.
And you trust in your damn enemy. We just read, envy not the oppressor, choose none of his ways. Read that again,
Wherefore, thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word, and trust in oppression and perverseness, and stay thereon.
Go ahead.
Therefore, this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall.
You're ready to fall, man. It's gonna hit your head suddenly. Man, you don't know what's going on, man. Come the 26th, the eviction moratorium is up. You know, you got and get this, Barr is leaving office on the 26th. There's a lot of shit happening around the 26th, man. Man, the Lord is not playing with you, man. Me and the brother was discussing, man, how that window of salvation is closing, man. But you don't want to get right. You don't want to continue to trust in the Lord, man. You want to continue to trust in your oppressor. He gonna give you something to trust in. It's gonna be too damn late. Read that again,
Wherefore, thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word.
Hold on. Because you despise this word. Now this is Proverbs chapter 13 and verse 13. Whoso despises the word shall be destroyed. But he that feareth the commandment shall be rewarded. So guess what? You're going to be destroyed because you despise the word of the Lord. Point blank, period. Go ahead, I'll start from the top.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 12. Wherefore, thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word,
Yep.
and trust in oppression,
And trust in oppression. Go ahead.
and perverseness,
Go ahead.
and stay thereon.
Go ahead.
Therefore, this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall.
And the Lord says you trusting in your oppressor is an iniquity. It's sin on top of sin. He said it's going to be a breach ready to fall. Go ahead,
Swelling out in a high wall,
Go ahead.
whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant.
Suddenly, at an instant, man. You're not going to be able to escape. You're going to be really calling on the Lord in that day, and He's not going to hear you. He's not going to answer you. Why? Because when He called, you did not answer. When He stretched out His hand, matter of fact, we're going to go back to that. Go to 2 Corinthians chapter 36 and start at verse 15. When the Lord was calling out to you, man, having His arm stretched out to you, man, you ain't want to hear. You ain't want to hearken. 2 Corinthians chapter 36 and verse 15. Start at 15. So the Lord has done it beautifully, man. He didn't let this word go out. He didn't let it have full course. And man, in the spirit, man, I was vexed. I seen a couple of videos of our people being evicted, but then I recovered my spirit and I realized, hey man, they done heard the gospel. You know? Everybody done heard the gospel, but since you ain't want to trust in the Lord, you ain't want to seek Him early, this is what you get. And it's only gonna get worse, man. It's only gonna get worse.
God, this is the book of 2 Chronicles, chapter 36, verse 15. And the Lord power of their fathers sent to them by His messengers.
By His messengers, who are the prophets, go ahead.
Rising up betimes.
Rising up betimes, early, late, you know, all times. Go ahead,
And sinning, because He had compassion on His people.
You see that? Because He had compassion on His people, man. We don't want our people to perish. But we know they wicked as hell, they gotta go. So Lord sent us out here, man, for the compassion on all people.
and on his dwelling place.
Go ahead.
But they mocked the messages of the Most High
Yep.
and despised his word
Go ahead.
and misused his prophets.
Go ahead.
Until the wrath of the Lord arose against his people.
Until the wrath of the Lord arose against his people. This is called Jacob's trouble, because Jacob is going to be in trouble. Everybody else is collateral damage.
Till there was no remedy.
Go ahead.
Therefore he brought upon them the king of the Chaldees,
Yep.
who slew their young men with the sword
Go ahead.
in the house of their sanctuary,
Go ahead.
and had no compassion upon young man or maiden.
Guess what, man? That's going to happen again, man. Read that again, huh?
And who slew their young men with the sword in the house of their sanctuary,
Yep.
and had no compassion upon young man or maiden,
Yep.
old man,
Old man.
or him that stooped for age.
Hey, man. Guess what, man? The Lord said it's going to happen. It's going to happen again, man. Said the Chaldeans came in there and slew everybody. Why? Because you ain't want to hear the prophets. You ain't want to hearken to the Lord. You want to do what you wanted to do. You want to continue to trust in oppression. Go ahead, man.
He gave them all into his hand.
Woo! And that's what the Lord gonna do again. He gonna give you into the hands of the oppressor, because you want to trust in the oppressor. Point blank period, man. That's it. Give me Zechariah 7:10. Back of the shop. So yeah, we supposed to not trust the oppressor, man. We supposed to seek good and not evil, that we may live. Matter of fact, let me get a quick precept so you get that. It's Amos, the book of Amos. Chapter 5 and verse 14, seek good and not evil, that ye may live, and so the Lord Yahweh shall shine, the power of hosts shall be with you, as ye have spoken. And that's why the Lord ain't with 2/3 of our people, man. Because you ain't been seeking good. You ain't been seeking the Lord that you may live. All right? You've been seeking evil. Go ahead,
This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 7, verse 10. And oppress not the widow,
Go ahead.
nor the father,
Go ahead.
the stranger,
Go ahead.
nor the poor.
Go ahead.
And let none of you imagine evil against his brother in your heart.
Yeah, we don't imagine evil against our brothers in our heart, man, in our mind. We want you to be saved, man. But if you don't get right, we can't do nothing for you. Go ahead, huh?
But they refused to hearken
Go ahead.
and pulled away the shoulder
Yeah, you pulled away the shoulder. You refused to hearken. Go ahead, huh?
and stooped their ears and stopped their
And
ears
stop their ear
that they should not hear.
that they should not hear, man. You telling our people, come out the ways of Babylon the Great. Repent, repent, repent. You pulling away the shoulder. You stopping the ear. Go ahead.
Yea, they made their hearts as an adamant stone,
Go ahead.
lest they should hear the law
Go ahead.
and the words which the Lord of hosts has sent in his spirit by the form of prophets.
By the form of prophets, man. Look, man, the Lord is a great king. He's not going to get off his throne and come tell you nothing. You ain't want to hear him when Moses was there. What makes you think you want to hear him now, man? Hey, man, Elder Apostle God went into a beautiful lesson about how our people so damn stiff-necked, okay? How they told Moses when the Lord was getting ready to speak to them face to face, and the Lord was talking to their head, they were like, no, no, no. Let Moses talk to you. We can't do it. So what will change that, man? Nothing. The Lord speak to you by his prophets. Go ahead.
Therefore came a great wrath from the Lord of hosts.
See? Go ahead.
Therefore it is come to pass.
See that? Therefore it's come to pass. The wrath of the Lord is going to happen again. It's going to come back one more time to purge out all those evil spirits from before. Go ahead.
That as he cried.
That as he cried, yeah, we crying out to our people right now. Right? Go ahead.
And they would not hear.
And they would not hear. Go ahead.
So they cried.
So they yeah, y'all gonna cry, man. Go ahead.
And I would not hear.
And the Lord is not gonna hear. He ain't gonna hear you when you cry. Because you ain't seek him early. You ain't seeking while he could be found. Go ahead,
saith the Lord of hosts.
Go ahead.
But I scattered them with a whirlwind among all the nations whom they knew not.
See, the Lord scattered us among all nations, man. Why? Because we were disobedient. Give me Daniel 9 and 11. You want to be rebellious? You don't want to hearken to the Lord, man. The Lord has a great judgment for you, man. This is our last captivity. Our last time to get it right, man.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 9, verse 11. Yea, all Israel have transgressed thy law.
Yeah, all Israel, even us, man. We were one Gentile, right? Go ahead.
Even by the party.
Go ahead.
That they might not obey thy voice.
Yep.
Therefore, the curse is poured upon us.
Yeah, the curse Esau Edom is poured upon us. Go ahead.
And the oath that is written in the law of Moses, the servant of the Most High.
Go ahead. Because we sinned against the Lord, Yahweh Shah. That's why we going through what we going through, man. That's why we getting chastised the way we getting chastised. Because of our iniquity. Go ahead, man.
And he had confirmed his word.
He had what?
And he had confirmed his word.
The Lord has confirmed his words, man. The subtle things of the word of a king. Right? Matter of fact, let me get a quick precept. Okay? The subtle words of a king. Guess what? How much more the King of Kings, man, is Ecclesiastes chapter 8 and verse 4. Where the word of a king is, there is power, and who may say unto him, what doest thou? Yeah, man. The Lord is the ultimate King of Kings. And you can't say to him, what doest thou, man? So he have confirmed these things on us, right, by his word. Things that were written aforetime are coming to pass. Okay? Go ahead,
And he had confirmed his word.
Yep.
Which he spake against us.
Go ahead.
And against our judges that judged us.
Go ahead.
By bringing upon us a great evil.
And by bringing upon us a great evil, man. All right? This is doing what? The Babylonian captivity with Daniel. Guess what? We in mystery Babylon again. How much more now? This great evil that the Lord is going to bring upon us. Which is an Esau Edom. He's going to come down with great wrath, man. But you ain't been seeking him with the whole heart. You ain't been trying to retain this information. You've been playing. And the Lord is almost getting ready to close the doors, man. Is that it on that? Go ahead,
For under the whole heaven have not been done as has been done upon Jerusalem.
See? Under the whole heaven have not been done as been done to the people of Jerusalem. So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Give me Matthew chapter 24, start at verse 22. Oh yeah, man, it's going to be great tribulation. Okay? Such as none was since the earthquake. Look at Jake, man. He got his old school, man. Hatchback, playing his blues, probably sipping on some damn cognac. He feeling good. He got the day off. Christmas Eve. Probably got some bullshit under that funk ass tree. See, that's what we talk about. The Lord gonna recompense you for that. And in your security, you're gonna be destroyed.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 22. And except those days should be short,
Yep.
there should no flesh be saved.
You see, that's why the Lord is shortening these days, man. The Lord is shortening the days so he can have the elect saved. Go ahead.
But for the elect's sake,
See, but for the elect's sake,
those days shall be short.
and those days will be shortened. They're already shortened now. We can see it. Go ahead, man.
23. Then, if a man shall say unto you, Lo, here is Hamashiach, or there, believe it not.
Believe it not. All these damn false prophets coming out, man. Talking about Hamashiach. Even in Israel, man, these damn false prophets, man. Believe it not.
For there shall arise false Hamashiach and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders. Insomuch that, if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. Behold, I have told you before.
See, the Lord had told us these things before. And the ones that heart, that's why that hedge of protection around you, man. And the head of protection around Israel, around Jacob, is the Lord is taking it back slowly and slowly. If you see what's going on, it's going to end up being around the ones who've been seeking it with the whole heart, and everybody else is going to be getting fucked up.
Wherefore, if they shall say unto you, Behold, he is in the desert, go not forth. Behold, he is in the secret chambers, believe him not. For as the lightning cometh out of the east, and shineth even unto the west, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For wheresoever the carcass is, there will the eagles be gathered together.
Yeah, it's going to be obvious, man. He said every eye is going to see him. He's going to come the same way he left, in those clouds, man, in those chariots, to save the elect and to mess everybody else up, man. That's how he coming. Go ahead, man.
Immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened.
See, immediately after the tribulation of those days, man, you got to go through it. There's no being taken up, raptured, 7 years for peace. No, none of that. The Lord said he's going to bring us through the fire. Why? So we can praise his holy name being lifted up in those chariots. Come on, man. You whacking taking Christians, you finished, man. You have no legs to stand on now. We see you coming, we dismiss you quickly. You think the word world means the same thing for every word in the Bible. No.
Immediately after the tribulation of those days, the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of heaven shall be shaken.
Yeah, man, by those thermonuclear fires. When those bombs drop. That's what it's talking about. Go ahead.
And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven.
Yep, and then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. So as those bombs are coming down, dropping down, hitting this place, the Lord gonna pop on the scene, man. It's gonna be a coronation, man. I often meditate, is he gonna have some theme music? Is the trumpets gonna be blowing? Is the tambourine gonna be sounding? Are the drums gonna be, sounding off? Because he coming back, man, as a great king in power and great glory. Every eye gonna see him. Right? Go ahead, man.
And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn.
Yep.
And they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory.
With power and great glory. Okay? This is Revelation, chapter 11, and verse 12. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, Come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. Hey, man, that's the elect being saved from the destruction, right? Let's continue to read. And the same hour, there was a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell. Yeah, America's going to be broken up into 10 FEMA zones. Look it up. It said a great earthquake. What's that? Those missiles coming down and hitting this place. We giving you warning. We letting you know what's going to happen. Through the spirit and power of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashah B'Shah. Going on, it says, And in the earthquake were slain men 7,000, 7 men in completion. And the remnant were afraid and gave glory to the power of heaven. Yeah, man. The remnant were afraid and gave glory to Yahweh Shah, man, in those chariots, being grateful and thankful for being saved out of the destruction, out of the second death, man. Verse 14, the second woe is past. Behold, the third woe cometh quickly, and that's the third war, man. Armageddon. The valley of decision, as it were. Yahweh Shabbat, when he's going to judge all the nations, man.
And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet.
Yep.
And they shall gather together his elect from the four winds.
They shall gather together his elect from the four winds, go ahead.
From one end of the heaven to the other.
From one end of heaven to the other, go ahead.
Now learn the parable of the fig tree.
Yep, learn the parable of the fig tree. Go ahead.
When his branch is yet tender,
Go ahead.
and putting forth leaves,
Go ahead.
ye know that summer is now.
Yeah, when you see the damn flowers blossoming, you see the green back on the tree, you know the spring is about to come. Go ahead.
So likewise ye, when ye shall see all these things, know that it is near.
When you see all these things about to come to pass, pestilence, wars and rumors of wars, sedition among men, know that it is near. Famine, famine of the word and actual famine, know that it is near. Go ahead.
Know that it is near, even at the door.
Even at the doors. We're close, man. That's why the Lord had us, he got us wrapping up lessons after lessons after lessons after lessons on this topic, on that topic, right? Because we are near. It's got to be the Spirit of the Lord that's doing this. Come on.
Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled.
Yeah, this generation is not going to pass till all these things be fulfilled. That's how we know we back in that same generation. Because all these things are coming to pass now.
Heaven and earth shall pass away,
Yep.
but my words shall not pass away.
See? The words of a king is not going to pass away, man. They're going to go to pass. Is it on that? Give me Amos 8:11. No, first give me Romans 13:11. So yeah, man, the Lord still has his hand stretched out. Think we out here our own volition, man. The Lord put the Spirit on us to come out here. We're gonna move over a little bit to get some of this sun. It's cold. It's cold in the shadows. Oh, it's cold in the shadows. It's cold in the shadows, the shadow of death, America. It's cold in the shadows. All right.
It's the book of Romans, chapter 13, verse 11. And that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
Yeah, it is high time to awake out of sleep. Go ahead.
For now is our salvation nearer than we believe.
It's even at the doors. We that close, man. You ever heard the expression, so close you can taste it? Well, we that close. We can taste the kingdom of heaven, man. Rest is allowed then. So go harder for the Lord, man. You can't go hard enough. Read that again, man.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 13, verse 11. And that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe.
Yeah, now is our salvation nearer than when we believe, man. It's right there. That's why you need to hold fast to that which thou hast. Stay strong, man. If you got to fast, fast. You need to pray. We all supposed to be praying. Especially the times we coming into. It's going to be hell, man. Literally hell on earth. Literally. You think the things that they went through when they was on those ships gonna compare to what's coming? No, it's not. You better get it while you can. Amos 8:11. I'm gonna slap it. Yeah, Amos 8:11.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 8, verse 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land.
Yep.
Not a famine of bread,
Go ahead.
nor a thirst for water,
Go ahead.
but of hearing the words of the Lord.
But are hearing the words of the Lord. That's why the Lord has us ramping up as much as He do, because it's this final push. The final push to wake up the rest of the elect through the Spirit.
And they shall wander from sea to sea,
Yep.
and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord,
Yep.
and shall not find it.
Yeah, you're going to be looking all over the damn internet. The internet's still going to be here, but you're not going to be seeing any Israelites videos on them. And you be wondering from sea to sea. It may be some of you in those cities where the brothers are bringing it out. You may go from this place or that place where you've seen or heard them at, and they're not going to be there. That's the Lord drawing away His hand, because you ain't seeking while you may be found.
In that day shall the fair virgins and young men faint for thirst.
Go ahead.
They that swear by the sin of Samaria and say, that
Started at the top. So yeah, man, this famine is coming. Both famines. Of hearing the word of the Lord and for the lack of bread. Go ahead,
this is the book of Amos, chapter 8, verse 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord power,
Yep.
that I will send a famine in the land,
Yep.
not a famine of bread,
Go ahead.
nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord.
But of hearing the words of the Lord. That's the famine He's going to send on this place.
And they shall wander from sea to sea,
Yep.
and from the north even to the east.
And from the north even to the east, man. Say that on there. Go ahead.
They shall run to and fro
Yep.
to seek the word of the Lord,
Yeah.
and shall not
Are you good? Go ahead.
and shall not find
And
it.
shall not find it. You're not going to find this word. It's not going to be available to you. Give me Amos 5:13. It's not going to be ready or available to you. The Lord is going to close our mouth. Go ahead.
Now, this is the book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 13. Therefore, the prudent shall keep silence in that time.
Who is the prudent? The ones who be seeking the Lord, the ones out there teaching the word. He said, what?
Therefore, the prudent shall keep silence in that time.
The prudent is going to keep silent in that time. Go ahead.
For it is an evil time.
For it is an evil time. What is that? That's Jacob's trouble, man. Give me Ezekiel 3:26. That's the Lord drawing back His hand, man. Pulling back His prophets. Because His word that went out. John 15:22. If I had not come and spoken to them, they had no cloak for their sin. Now they have no cloak. Paraphrasing. Oh yeah, you done heard it. Especially when those guys made those parody videos about you getting their spiritual power or superpower. And it was funny. He thought, hey man, it was funny. But now we know that you've been listening to the Israelites. You don't read about that in Kemet. You don't read about that in no black conscience. Only place you can read about that is in the Holy Scriptures, man. So now you have no cloak for your sin.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 3, verse 26. And I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth.
Start at 25.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 3, verse 25. But thou, son of man,
Yep.
behold, they shall put bands upon thee.
Start at 24.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 3, verse 24. Then the Spirit entered into me
Yep.
and set me upon my feet
Go ahead.
and spake with me and said unto me, Go shut thyself within thine house.
Yeah, the Spirit gonna tell us to go inside. We're not gonna be out here among you anymore. Go ahead.
But thou, O son of man, behold, they shall put bands upon thee
Go ahead.
and shall bind thee with them.
Yeah, they're gonna bind those channels, man. You're not gonna be able to find the word of the Lord readily anymore. Go ahead.
And thou shalt not go out among them.
And we're not gonna be out among you. Go ahead.
And I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth,
Go ahead.
that thou shalt be dumb,
Yeah, that thou should be dumb, meaning silent. Go ahead.
and shalt not be to them a reproof.
Yeah, and we're not gonna be to you a reproof anymore. We're not gonna be coming out here telling you to stop celebrating these wicked ass holidays. We're not gonna be doing that anymore. Go ahead, huh?
For they are a rebellious house.
For they are rebellious house. Go ahead.
But when I speak with thee, I will open thy mouth,
Yep.
and thou shalt say unto them,
Go ahead.
Thus saith the Lord power,
Go ahead.
he that hear, let him hear,
He that hear, let him have understanding. Go ahead.
and he that forbear, let him forbear.
And if you can't get it, oh well. Go ahead.
For they are a rebellious house.
Because you rebellious as hell. So the Lord has selected those certain spirits to get it, and those certain spirits not to get it. Give me Ezekiel 12, verse 26. Start at verse 26. But the Lord said all his words are going to come to pass, and they're going to come to pass, point blank period. 2/3 of our people are going to be put away and die. A third going to be brought through the fire. He's going to save his elect. He's going to destroy the wicked, who is Esau Edom, and we're going to get the kingdom by way of Yahweh Shai, right? When Yahweh sent his son back to rid of his vengeance, by default, we're going to get the kingdom.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 12, verse 26.
Yep.
Again, the word of the Lord came to me.
See, it's all about the word of the Lord. What a word of a king is, there's power. It's going to come to pass. Go ahead,
saying, Son of man,
Go ahead.
behold, they of the house of Israel say, the vision that he seeth is for many days to come.
Yeah, y'all people believe that it's for many days to come, man. It's going to get better. It's not going to get better. Go ahead.
And he prophesied of times that are far
And
off.
we prophesy the times that far off. Yeah, that's what they believe, man. Start with our apostle elders who've been doing this for 35 plus years, man. Imagine, man, in 96, it was a damn blizzard down here, man. They was doing this work. Prophesying. It was cold as hell in New York, man. But they stayed faithful to the Lord. Through all of those trials and tribulations. How much more us? The example that they set. Go ahead,
Therefore say unto them, thus saith the Lord power,
Yep.
there shall none of my words be prolonged anymore.
Hey, man, none of his words going to be prolonged anymore because the king is coming for a reckoning. Go ahead,
But the word which I have spoken shall be done,
Yep.
saith the Lord power.
But the word that he has spoken shall be done. Go ahead,
And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying,
Yep.
Son of man,
Go ahead.
prophesy against the prophets of Israel that prophesy,
Go ahead.
and say thou unto them that prophesy out of their own hearts.
Yeah, those ones that prophesy out of their own hearts, right? Your Bishop Nates, there's no Jacob's trouble. Your General Yohana. Hey, the point was made beautifully this week. When the Lord set up a general, he never set up a general, man. And that started with our apostle Elder Tahar. And had cycled down through the brothers of like mind. He never set up a general. Go ahead,
Hear ye the word of the Lord.
Go ahead.
Thus saith the Lord power.
Yep.
Woe unto the foolish prophets
Woe unto the foolish prophets. Go ahead.
that follow their own spirit.
Follow your own spirit, man. You want to take our people down into the pit, telling them to take the vaccine, telling them to trust the oppressor. We already read Proverbs 3:31. Never, don't trust in the oppressor. Shalom.
saith the Lord power. Woe unto the foolish prophets.
Woe unto the foolish prophets. You want to listen to your leader instead of listen to the Lord? Well, he got something for you. Go ahead.
That follow their own spirit
Go ahead.
and have seen nothing.
They have seen nothing. Jacob's trouble gave, right? John the Baptist wasn't in the truth, right? There's not going to be any Jacob's trouble. Come on, man. They are.
O Israel, thy prophets are like the foxes in the desert.
Yeah, them damn foxes. Yahushua call them serpent and vipers. Go ahead.
Ye have not gone up into the gaps,
Yep.
neither made up the hedge for the house of Israel.
See that? They ain't been doing what our apostles and elders been doing, man. They haven't went up into the gaps. They haven't made a hedge for the Israel, man. They haven't did any of that. So why would you trust them, man? You better come out of them. Go ahead, Al.
Neither made up the hedge for the house of Israel to stand in the battle in the day of the Lord.
Man, to stand in the battle in the day of the Lord, man. We do this, we do all things for the elect's sake, man. That's it. Give me endure hardness. Let me see if I can find it right here. Go to, I think it's 2 Timothy. Yep, 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 3. So yeah, we ain't doing all things for the elect's sake, man. That's why we do this. Go ahead, Al.
It's the book of 2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 3. Thou therefore endure hard
Yep.
as a good soldier
Endure hardness as a good soldier.
of Yahushua.
Go ahead.
No man that warreth entangled himself with the affairs of this life.
Yeah, man, we're not entangled in the affairs of this life, man. We don't care about no fucking Christmas. We don't care about no fucking things that shit. Excuse my Swahili. Read that again.
No man that warreth entangled himself with the affairs of this life,
Yep.
that he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier.
See that, man? We was chosen to be soldiers, man. We pawns in the Lord's army. Hey, I'd rather be a pawn in the Lord's army than a damn knight in Esau's. Best believe that. For real, man. Guess what? The Lord controls Esau. He controls everything. Read that again, huh?
No man that warreth entangled himself
Yep.
with the affairs of this life,
Yeah, with the affairs of this life, man.
that
Go
he
ahead.
may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier.
Yeah, man. Blessed is the man who the Lord chooses. Hold that. Give me keep hold that. Give me Psalm 65 and 4. Yeah, man. The Lord has chosen us to be soldiers, man. To come out in season, out of season, all type of way. It don't matter, man. Why? Because we're trying to do something that's pleasing to Him. And along the way, if the elect hear the word, because we know His word does not go out void, call on Yahweh by Shabbat Shem. You got that?
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 65, verse 4. Blessed is the man whom thou choosest,
Blessed is the man whom thou choosest,
and causest to approach unto thee.
and causes to approach unto thee. You look up that word, chooses in the blue letter, it literally means elect. How bad is that? Read that again.
Blessed is the man whom thou choosest,
Yep.
and causest to approach unto thee.
Yeah, the Lord got to cause you to approach unto Him, man. He's going to draw you to His Son, and in turn, His Son's going to draw you to Him. Go ahead, huh?
and causes to approach unto thee,
Go ahead.
that he may dwell in thy courts.
That he may dwell in thy courts. Go ahead.
We shall be satisfied with the goodness of thy house,
Yep, that's it on that. Go ahead.
even of thy holy temple.
Even of thy holy temple, man. That's what we're looking forward to, man, the kingdom of heaven. Go ahead and go back to that second temple. Start at, I think it was at verse 3 at the top.
Book of 2 Timothy. It's the book of 2 Timothy, chapter 2, verse 3. Thou therefore, as a good soldier of Hamashiach Yahushua,
Go ahead.
no man that warreth entangled himself with the affairs of this life,
Go ahead.
that he may please him who had chosen him to be a soldier.
Yep.
And if a man also strive for mastery, yet is he not crowned, except he strive lawfully.
Yeah, you strive lawfully. You strive for the masteries, man. You get in this thing, man. You study to show yourself approved. You eat the whole road. So you come out and teach the children of Israel. Judge between the two women whose child was it in. First thing he asked for was, that's symbolic to the scriptures. The sword of the spirit, right? And what he said, I cut the head, because he knew through the spirit that the mother of the child would rather see a child grow up from afar than see him be dead. Man, that's wisdom, man. Go ahead, Al.
The husbandman that laboreth must be first partaker of the fruit.
You see? Go ahead.
Consider what I say, and the Lord be understanding in all things.
Yep.
Remember that Yahushua of the seed of David was raised from the dead according to my gospel,
Go ahead.
wherein I suffer trouble,
Yep.
as in evildoer,
Yep.
even unto bond.
Yeah, we're gonna suffer trouble as a so-called evildoer, man. But what we're doing is teaching the word, right? Go ahead.
But the word of the Most High is not bound.
But the word of the Most High is not bound. It's gonna keep on going out there, man. Point blank, period. Give me Ephesians, it's like in Hebrews 6 and 10. We're gonna get ready to close it up. When that sun went behind that building. Oh man. Hey, the water for joining us, you know, through the spirit of the impromptu. Like I said, Lord willing, we'll be back out here tomorrow, you know, through the spirit. Like the brother said, he through the spirit, the Lord said, you want some overtime? And we said, hell yeah! We want some overtime. Go ahead.
Son, this is the book of Hebrews, chapter 6, verse 10. For Yahweh is not uprightness. For Yahweh is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love.
See, your work and labor of love. He ain't unrighteous to forget that. You know, you doing it, what is the word? You doing it faithfully, man. You're not doing it for some carnal reward here, man. You're doing it out of sincerity. Man, it's 30-something below in Birmingham, man. We could be in the house, but hey, why not come out here and prophesy, man? All right, I love that point you made. That's so beautiful. The Lord said, you want some overtime? And we said, hell yeah. Start that over.
It's the book of Hebrews, chapter 6, verse 10. For Yahweh is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love,
Yep.
which ye have shown toward his name,
Yep.
in that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister.
And do minister. Right? Is it on that? Give me Acts chapter 20, start at verse 26. Oh yeah, man, we love doing this, man. This is no other better job that we wish to have. Being soldiers in the Lord's army. And endure all things, man. For the time we're coming into, we're gonna need that spiritual bank account built up. Why do you think the Lord got the brothers going hard every night, man? Because we building up that spiritual bank account, man. And when it's time to cash in, guess what? He said he's going to protect those men. If you ain't got nothing to cash in, what you gonna do? See, that's the problem with all these other camps, man. Y'all supposed to have pages too. But you only got one page or one camp in one city. But your men are not prophesying. They just sitting in the background holding up the damn wall. They ain't got no spiritual bank account. Go ahead, Acts 20 and verse 26, start of 26. So yeah, man, we doing this to be protected in these evil days. We doing this to have salvation, to be lifted up in those chariots, man. Not just for us, but the hedge of protection for those men who have families. If the Lord will extend around those families too.
Acts chapter 20, verse 26. Wherefore I take you to record this day, that I am pure from the blood of all men.
Yeah, we're pure from the blood of all men. Go ahead.
For I am not shunned to declare unto you all the counsel of the Most High.
Yeah, we ain't sure to declare to you all the counsel. Both the good and the bad. Go ahead.
Take heed therefore unto yourselves,
Yep.
and to all the flock,
Go ahead.
over the which the Holy Spirit has made you overseers.
Yeah, he made us overseers over the flock. That's why we're supposed to take heed, study to show ourselves approved. Go ahead.
To feed the church of Yahweh,
To feed the church of the Most High. Go ahead.
which he has purchased with his own blood.
Go ahead.
For I know this,
Yep.
that after my departing shall grievous wolves enter in among you.
Yeah, grievous wolves have entered in among us, telling the people to take the vaccine. Right? Go ahead.
Not sparing the flock.
Not sparing the flock. They ain't sparing the flock, man. All they care about is going to the fucking beach. I heard that dude, Johanna, say, I'm ready to go to the beach. He literally, them words developed out of his mouth, man. I'm ready to go to the beach. Go ahead.
Also of your own selves shall men arise,
Yep.
speaking perverse things.
Yeah, that's a perverse thing, man, to tell you basically to break the law by taking that vaccine. Because you got to get pricked on your skin, and that's cutting in your flesh. That's a perverse thing. Go ahead.
To draw away disciples after them.
You see? And that's why they do it, to draw men after them. All right? But we are to feed the flock of Yahweh Shah. Let's go to 1 Peter 5. And start at verse 3. Read down to verse 8. I think we'll close it out.
It's the book of 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 3. Neither as being lords over the Most High's heritage. It's the book of 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 2. Feed the flock of the Most High, which is among you.
Yeah, feed the flock of Yahweh Shah, which is among you.
Taking the oversight thereof.
Go ahead.
Not by constraint,
Not by constraint,
but willingly.
but willingly. We do this willingly, man. Go ahead, man.
Not for filthy lucre,
Not for filthy lucre like Bishop Nate and General Yohana. Go ahead.
but of a ready mind.
But of a ready mind, right? Go ahead.
Neither as being lords over the Most High's heritage,
Go ahead.
but being examples to the flock.
But being examples to the flock, like our apostles and elders have been examples to the flock. Come on, man. The scripture is true. You can't make this up. Go ahead, Al.
And when the chief shepherd shall appear,
And when the chief shepherd shall appear,
ye shall receive a crown of glory
woo,
that fadeth not away.
that fadeth not away. For you brothers out there doing the work, hey man, continue to endure hardness as a good soldier. For you believers out there, continue to endure hardness as a good soldier. Because you going through stuff too. We in captivity. It's not going to be a smooth ride. It's only going to get rougher. That's it on that? All right, with that, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Much respect to the brothers laboring worldwide in truth and in sincerity, and a hearty shalom to the believers out there who's believing on the words of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua. Shalom, DTA, and a Bible ball. Shalom.
Shalom.